Hey Pisces, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Welcome to your August reading. I'm stoked you're here. I'm gonna read to my people today. I'm a Pisces. I was laughing to myself while I was shuffling, doing the pre-shuffle. Because I used to, when I got really into these YouTube readings, I used to actually avoid all the readings that showed a face. Because I was like, their ego's involved. I don't want to watch somebody who put their makeup on for 2 hours before they read my tarot. I want to watch the hands. So I just watch these hand readings. I was laughing because here I am wearing makeup, my face on your screen. But if I went from doing hands to the face thing because it felt more personal. So we don't usually do tarot this way, but the cards just came out and we're going to do it this way. We have a lot of major arcana. We start off with your reading. Your card with a Pisces ruled hanged man. Something you are manifesting. It's taking its sweet ass time. It's taking its time. But you're making progress. It's just slow. And it's ruled by, that slowness is ruled by the Piscean energy. Why? Why do we have energy over the hanged man? Why do we own that card with our energy? It's about perspective. And, you'll never see a Pisces that wastes a lesson in life. Every breakup, no matter how painful, for instance, there is so much we learn in it. So these things aren't wasted on us. We might feel resentful or upset at them for hurting our damn feelings, but there's a reason whatever it is that you're manifesting is taking some time. For some of you guys, this is manifesting a new community. For some of you guys, this is job, career, love. Right now, the tarot is not specific about that, but I do want to mention what it is specific about. There is a celebration or a group of people coming together. This could be friends just going out for a drink, or this could be like a wedding or a gathering, but there's celebration here. What this indicates is that there's something to celebrate about. So this is going to be a really fun one to unpack, you guys. And then we have Queen of Pentacles. This could be a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. It could be a sign that rules over the Pentacles, or this could be you embracing these characteristics. So let's get into this reading. I want to say thank you so much for being here. If you do want to hit that like button and support the channel, it'll be so appreciated because it helps it grow, helps the algorithm pick up on the video. And of course, needless to say, if it does not fit, don't make it fit. All right, what's this hangman energy? Okay, well. Oh, this is getting... It's funny because the Six of Swords did not come out, but the hangman energy, it's kind of getting over something in the past. There was a really tough ending, and it does feel like it's in the past because I think that you've got a major thing that is going to be happening for you is embracing this boss energy. You're going to be noticed by others in a triumphant way, a total success. And it's triumphing over something that was a hard ending. It was almost like this type of ending is it's not like you're happy-go-lucky, well, we're going to go our own ways. This could have been between you and a boss. This could have been between you and a partnership. But there were aspects of this ending that came out of nowhere, surprised you. It could have been sabotage, or it could have just been really rough communication, but it was cutting, and so that is in the past. But what it is that you're trying to achieve here that feels like it's taking so slow, it's very much connected to triumphing over that, almost like leaving it in the dust. Like, psst, eat my dust. Six of Wands is triumphant. It is victory. And it's coming out with the Emperor. This is victoriously taking your life in your own hands. This is in front of everybody. Everybody gets to witness you succeed in this. But there is a whole other thing that's happening that's not in front of people's eyes. So that's what we're going towards. But first is this manifesting energy that Pisces is embracing right now. And a lot of that feels like running through ideas and seeing how they feel. And do they pique your interest and make you feel empowered and excited genuinely? Or do they feel like a compromise? Okay. So let's get a little bit more about that Magician energy. Why are we getting the Magician? Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. Now, we need to know, who is this Knight of Cups? Is this our Pisces or is this somebody else? Uh-huh. Okay. So it's very much still in its development stage, like I was talking to you about. This Knight of Cups feels like your energy. And it's definitely what you're interested in developing and cultivating has very much something to do with what springs out of you passionately. So it could be within the arts, it could be creative, or it could be in relationships. This feels more like it's focused on like life path stuff than focused on a relationship. It's almost like the relationship is the appetizer, or not even the appetizer, like the garnish that's going with big picture stuff. Like the relationship will naturally, you'll find your person if you can figure out, tighten this up, the life purpose stuff. So it's giving you a bit of anxiety. And the reason is, I think has something to do with your stability and independence around finances and embracing your stability. There might even be some issues with finances for some of you, just because to give you a false sense of stability, or a false, like, you know, I deserve something special today. It's been tough. And then you blow too much money at the bar, or you blow too much money out shopping or something. So that's applicable. And this is actually all changing. This is part of your development as Knight of Cups, because you're going to be graduating to Queen and King of Cups. Okay. So that's just your emotional development around pushing yourself out into the world creatively, and around building this new identity around your passion. Okay. Sometimes I struggle with just simplifying things. I'll listen to some of my videos and be like, why didn't you just say it like this? You know, say that they're coming out of a rough time and they're getting inspired. I get really detailed. All right. 3 and Queen of Pentacles. All right. So yeah, clarity on 3 of Cups. We get the 8 of Pentacles. Oh, so you are really, you are going to be celebrated. I think you have more support, like friendship support. People admire you a lot more than you realize. And I think that Pisces, you're pretty private about certain things, specifically your struggles. And you know that old saying, misery loves company. You're pretty choosy about which company can see you be miserable. You do not want to share that. In this case, though, people are going to be celebrating with you, having something to do with something you worked hard for. And this is even some of the people themselves. You've worked hard in your relationship, cultivating that and keeping it healthy. But there is this celebration coming up. What about the celebration that Tarot wants us to know? Why is it coming out? Wow. So what appears is kind of shallow on the outside, as simple as like a getting together with others and celebrating. There's way deeper implications. There's way more spiritual implications. This is actually turning over a huge stone. You guys, what this is suggesting is actually, I come back to that question of like, well, what are you guys celebrating? There's something big here that's happening. We have the Judgment card and the Justice card that came out together. This is hard work pays off, and people know it. I'm wondering how many of you guys have been working on something all of your life. Like it could be a passion project. I mean, it could be tarot. It could be music and the arts. It could be dancing, professional dancing, being recognized for. This feels like your efforts are going to go recognized, like they're going to be seen, and people are, you might be like really knocked off balance by how many people who have actually been paying attention to all of this, like your whole journey, the whole time. How many of them are going to be there with like banners with your name on, so to speak, you know, like, yes, finally it's happened for you, because we are in your court. You've stuck with it. You did not give up, and we know you deserve this. That's what this feels like, you guys. It makes me really excited. Why are we getting Queen of Pentacles and the Fool? Make sure these are out right. If they fly upside down, I read them that way. Queen of Pentacles and the Fool. What are we getting there? 10 of Pentacles. Wow, so you get to embrace, you're going to be starting a brand new journey, either with this Queen of Pentacles, or you're going to be embracing stability and still being nurturing, Pisces, but you got money behind you. You got financial backing and King of Wands. This does look like a partnership. So there's a brand new journey. This is a very dynamic reading. What you are investing in the month of August 2023 is big picture. So what appears on the outside, maybe like like a celebration, is actually celebrating a huge triumph. The only part that is challenging for the month of August is you believing in yourself, is you on those tough days, not feeding into those anxiety or those darker emotions that we have by sacrificing your stability, like spending too much money or something for it. Believing in yourself is going to be the only challenge, but that's because it's been tested before. And Pisces have a natural watery nature, They're very watery. So who you spend your time around is so incredibly important. Because if you spend your time around people who feed that wolf inside you that says, you can't make a living at this. This should have been a hobby since day one. Any of that stuff. That passion is silly, that, you're childish for still having that passion. Any of that silly voice, feeding that voice inside everybody's head that is creative, anybody who's passionate, that's going to be kryptonite. So you're going to stay away from those people, because those people, guess what? When you are succeeding, they're the ones that aren't at that celebration. So fuck them. Excuse my language. Hope YouTube doesn't get me for that, but I kind of mean it. Sorry, not sorry. All right. So anything else that we need to know about this thing I'm building up to? So there's this partnership. When it gets going, it's brand new, something totally different. You guys are king and queen of pentacles, king of wands. This is two people who are, one's a huge visionary, lots of confidence. They like nice things. They can have a very clear direction. When they see something they want, they get it. They don't like the word no. Queen of Pentacles is this energy that you're embracing, I believe. And for a few of you guys, these are two other people that are just rocking your world in August, but I feel like you guys are embracing the Queen of Pentacles energy, which is coming from a stable place, financially stable, nurturing, thinking about developing something, but in a very, from a very emotionally evolved way. And when it hits, you guys have the ability to really build financially. So if you're thinking about a company with this person, and that's the kind of partnership it is, even if it's romantic, you guys can make a lot of money together. And when it hits, it's going to be something very new, and it's going to happen very fast. Just things are going to move very quickly for you guys. So that's interesting. I would like a fresh, you know what? No, I want a fresh deck. I want to ask, I love your reading is so non-structured. It's so Piscean. I'm going with my feelings, you guys. Got to go with the flow and honor it. Advice quickly for Pisces. All right. Oh, beautiful. We have King of Wands again, but we've got the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Empress. Beautiful card. This is about abundance. It's very key with this partnership that you're very real and truthful. For the equal give and take is important. But this looks like it is going, you guys have the ability to create a reciprocal, growing, fast growing, and long lasting partnership. Really cool. But the thing to pay attention to, the tarot is saying, is pay attention to how much you're giving. And it's so Piscean, right? To give, and then forget that they're getting kind of parched. They need a drink of water as well. So making sure that you're very honest with that. And this partnership will flourish in that dynamic. All right, you guys. I hope you have a great day. I hope you go off into the month of August and thrive. And I'll see you very soon for your next readings. Please like and subscribe if you got something out of this.